I just finished a piece. You can see here's it's a toucan skull that I made out of wood, and I found this old pedestal, and it's done now, and I finished it, and it makes me think of how sometimes it's really challenging to go from one project to the next to keep the ideas flowing and to stay excited about the work. And, with writers, it's called writer's block, right? You can see one thing I do when I finish a piece is I come through and I clean my whole studio. And somehow it's like wiping the slate clean. So that's one way for me to kind of stay focused, is to reorganize everything in my studio between pieces. Now, the other way that I keep the momentum is I'll also start pieces and I'll maybe have them half finished. Like you can see over here, I have some ravens that I'm working on. And so I think one way to keep me from getting stuck and not coming up with any new ideas is to have pieces in process, so that I don't really have that blank time to get a block about what I want to do, or to really overthink things. Because you guys know, when you're constantly making work, that sometimes you want to take a break, sometimes there's a creative stop, sometimes you're done for a while, you need a vacation, you need a break. But if you've got a show coming up and you've got work that you need completed, you got to keep going. So they're little tricks of the trade here, I think, that we have to keep us going, to kind of get to the finish line. And the block can be really tough. I've been doing this for 15 years now, and sometimes that feels like a really long time to keep producing work. So I have these little tricks that I use to keep me inspired, keep me interested. I think the other thing is also the influences that are inspiring you, whether it's being in nature, or it's some concept you're working with, or it's a series you're working with, is to really keep you focused through all of this.